because Sam Raimi really, when it's his own material, he knows what he's doing, but when it's something else, he doesn't. Like with Spider-Man, first Spider-Man 3, what the hell was that? I'm still trying to figure that one out.
That film's bad, but just imagine if Spider-Man 4 saw the light of day. Oh my God! I don't even want to imagine what the whole plot would be. Just the thought of there being Anne Hathaway as the Vultress, playing Felicia Harding, and that character, she's known as in the comics as Black Cat. So why the hell would you change her origin and have her be the daughter of the Vulture? It wouldn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense. And then saying that he was going to kill off Mary Jane.
Well,
And this dumbass, he goes around saying, "Oh, I'm a Spider-Man fan. I got a Spider-Man painting when I was a little kid, and that's what started my fandom." Yeah, bullshit, Sam.
what's funny is Mary Jane, yeah, she dies this time. What? Getting captured isn't enough this time. After every movie, that's what happens. She gets captured.
Yeah, she gets kidnapped. Spider-Man saves her. Rinse, repeat.
She's the Mokuba of Spider-Man films.
It's like, whenever I think of Mokuba, I think of the Brick series.
Yeah.
Hey brother, can I be in this episode? Shut up, Mokuba.
Yeah, that's great. I love that. It's like Mokuba gets kidnapped every week. It's like, oh my god, this is best kidnapping ever. That I thought was hilarious. So yeah, she's basically. But anyways, what was your favorite film of 2012 this year?
Let's see. Well, even though I saw the Hobbit yesterday, I've still got to say The Amazing Spider-Man is my all-time favorite.
For 2012?
Yeah, for 2012.
For me, here's my top 5 best films for this year. Number 5, Cabin in the Woods. Basically, a film deconstructing every horror film. Number 4, The Amazing Spider-Man. Number 3, The Avengers. I actually had kind of debate. Should I put The Avengers before The Amazing Spider-Man? I put The Avengers. So I decided, fuck it, let's put The Avengers at number 3. Number 2, The Hobbit. And number 1, Secret World of Arrietty.
What about the worst?
Worst for me, well, my top 5 worst was number 5, and this is going to shock the crap out of everybody. Brave.
I never saw that. Though my boss at work saw it. She's like, "Yeah, have you seen Brave?" I said, "No." "You should go see it." Nah.
Brave is always the problem is that it starts off like it could have been something really cool. It does. It has that kind of premise of like, okay, this is going to be really cool. Whereas she wants to change. The daughter is going to become she has to pick a suitor to get married. The mom wants her to, and so basically what happens is she runs away, she goes into this witch and she says she wants to change her fate. And I'm thinking, okay, this could lead to something freaking awesome here that we really would work well. And then it's basically give this to your mom, give this food to your mom, and it will change. It will change everything. And she gives this like Danish. I forget what it was. It was like some weird looking thing. She gives it to her mom. Her mom turns into a bear.
Ooh.
Or as the Sergeant Grace says, a bear. So yeah, she becomes a bear, and I'm just like, that's really disappointing. You could have done something so cool, so out of the box, Pixar, that we wouldn't have seen coming, and you do that. Pixar. So I was not happy about that. I was just kind of like, a bear. Okay, whatever. So it's basically her and her mom. They tried doing this whole bonding thing, and it just I never cared for it. I didn't really care for their bonding or anything like that. I just kind of thought, this is kind of just boring. So yeah, that was number 5. Number 4, 2012 Ice Age.
I
I told.
haven't seen. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the Ice Age films.
Well, no, no, no. This is basically a film about a glacier coming to New York City.
So what? They finally they never did a uh, a glacier before because when you think of Ice Age, you think the Ice Age. But what they go beyond that. They go per because I know at one point they had dinosaurs because it felt like they were doing an evolution of it. You know.
Yeah. Well, basically, the 2012 Ice Age is about glacier coming towards New York City and this family trying to get their daughter. Bad acting, really bad special effects. In fact, I've seen better special effects on the PlayStation 1.
Ouch.
I'm like, they even did a special effect on a car turning. A car
What?
turning.
What you talking about? A car flipping?
No, no, a car actually just turning. They did a
You
special effect for. I'm like,
going around the corner?
yeah, it was doing
Turning?
a sharp turn, so they did a fucking special effect. I'm like, why would you do that? You don't need to do a special effect for a car turning. It just turns. But it's a really bad movie with one of my favorite lines, the stupidest line of all time I've ever heard. War on Glacier.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
No, wait, it's War Against Glacier. War Against Glacier. I was just like, oh my god. I started laughing when I heard that. I'm like, oh my god, somebody had to write that. Literally had to write that. It's just like, thinking about it, I was like, oh my god, you have to be the.
Oh, please don't tell me that the Titanic made a cameo in the film.
No, but conveniently enough, the family finds a fucking plane. They go into this one house where this dad and his son are about to leave, and the dad and the family finds a fucking plane there. So it's like, oh gee, that's a convenience that's so bullshitly stupid that just, ugh. It really was one. It's a terrible film, but there's 3 more that are worse.
Hmm, name them.
Number 3, Chernobyl Diaries.
Ironically, I've never even seen that.
It's basically a bunch of people go to Chernobyl, whatever the hell it's called, place where the power plant had a nuclear meltdown, and they go there, and basically, I guess there's these creatures there, and it's basically it's a movie that shows how stupid white people can be,
Hmm.
or they're possessed, or these people have the intelligence level of Doug 8798, which wouldn't surprise me either. Because they do really stupid shit in that film. It's a film that's not scary, just unbelievably. You have to be a fucking moron to do the stuff these people are doing, and it's just like, okay, this is beyond stupid. I don't care. So Chernobyl Diaries was number 3. Number 2, The Devil Inside. That film came out last year. Oh god, that was bad. It's basically about about a daughter trying to see if her mom was really possessed or some bullshit like that. It goes into it's one of those films where they bring a camera along everywhere they go to film it.
Found footage
Yeah,
film.
it's one of those, and they have of course the bullshit ending where it just kicks you in the nuts.
Yeah, it's like I never saw that film, but back when I had a girlfriend before earlier this year, she she saw the film. I think it wasn't it in theaters this year?
Uh, yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
yeah. She saw it, and she's like, "That movie was god awful. I hated it. The ending was complete bullshit. And they show the the daughter going to visit her mother at the psych ward, and she wants to know if she's crazy or not. You know, if she's really possessed by a devil or something. And a lot of time is wasted. You know, communication, and then you don't get an ending. You just get a fade to black end font that says this supposedly happened. Nothing.
Yeah, it wasn't just that though. They were doing shit that would be that would just they basically bring all these fucking cameras in, and like they're actually putting cameras on top of the person possessed. I'm like, how could you put that? That thing would get literally the possessed person would chuck it at them for doing that. And I'm just like, and they're doing that. I'm like, they have all these lights on. I'm like, why don't you get some makeup too? Puff her up with some makeup, make her look real nice. Because after all, you're bullshitting us enough with this crap, so why not?
Because I always saw a few, I guess you could say clips from the um, Spill.com review on their YouTube channel. When they reviewed it, they showed a clip of the mother, and the daughter is visiting her at the ward, and the mother does this little thing like motion with her hands like come here, come closer, and the minute the daughter you know gets near her face, the mother opens her mouth and goes and screams something. And when I heard that clip, I'm like, was that one of the reviewers making that sound, or was it the mother? Because I laughed my ass off. Because if that was supposed to be scary, they failed. I laughed so hard when I saw that clip. They
I,
actually said that. Like, was that actual audio from the film?
I
It's like, yeah, because well, sorry to interrupt, but they made a joke out of it, like this mother, she's off of a rocker, like come here, I got a secret to tell you, and she screams. It's like it's rather childlike.
So yeah, I mean, it's just to the point of just absolute stupidity in that film. Not to mention, they have two renegade priests who go around who go around doing exorcisms, which the church is against. So I'm like, you know what, dude? You know what these priests need? A freaking spotlight in the sky so they can be called from. Because that would just make this movie completely stupid, but it would be funny as hell. It's like,
Sort of like Stigmata, the film Stigmata, where that one chick, that was played by Patricia Arquette, and
well,
I thought when I saw it in theaters, I thought it was a possession film, but it wasn't. It was just like a second coming, almost like this, some spirit that took over her body, and it was like her getting punishment, like it's like the death of Christ all over again.
well, basically, what for this film, Devil Inside, I was thinking what they should have just fucking done is put like a searchlight in the sky for those two priests, kind of like the way of Batman, just because it
Uh,
was that stupid.
so you mean basically they're doing random exorcists, like they didn't know who was possessed. Oh, this one looks suspicious. Let's try to exorcise the demon from them. Sort of like that.
Something like that. I don't remember the whole film, but it was something like that. It was really badly done. The whole movie was really badly done, and I was like, oh wow. But it's not number one because number one is a film I wanted to fucking kill the person who directed it and wrote it. Paranormal Activity 4.
Mm,
Did you see that one?
no, it's like I only saw the original Paranormal Activity because I was curious about it. But it's like this film is boring as shit. I mean, you got two characters uh talking, yakking, and they think there's a demon or ghost inside their home, and the only interesting part was the ending, which was a tad bit scary, where that the young woman, I don't know what the character's name, I think Kate or Katie, she kills her boyfriend, and then she looks at the camera and